It's a mirror. That's all I need just to make a start. Now I have to paint the paper, get rid of all the paper first. Remove tous les papiers avec les pastels. Première couche pour moi, la même couleur ici, comme ça. The side, not the point, pas la pointe, not the end, the side at first. You needn't be very delicate at first, be quite rough with it. We're using the smoother side of the paper, but even then we have this orange peel effect. Same here. Now we blend. Now the quality de la pastel et le matériel, the poudre, if you rub it like this, it becomes very dull, pas brilliant. So c'est bon pour la première couche, this is good for the first coat, but after this you want to put a fresh coat to keep it clean. So remove the paper, fresh coat. Now we say the other colours. So we start to look at some of the other colours and say we can blend gently. Just a little touch. This colour we use for the sky is also, there's some light, beautiful light coming through the middle here. So we'll just put that through there now and just blend it slightly, then go fresh again. You see the difference? When I rub it, it goes dull. When I put new colour, it's much brighter. So we finish with the new colour. We don't want to finish with the dull colour. We put the dull colour on first. To get the atmosphere, now we put some of this turquoise blue back into that distance. Much warmer colour. Just by highlighting the ends of the leaves, the way that little sunlight there is catches them. And down. You only have to indicate, you're not drawing every single branch. And we finish up now. We've done our light tones and our mid-tones. Now we can start to go to some of the slightly darker tones. For instance, here where the bridge comes.
A bird, a bird, a bird, a color, a blue color.
Martin Pêcheur.
A pastel, blue color.
Martin Pêcheur, kingfisher.
Ah ouais.
Almost done. Now we've just got to get a few of these highlights of colour. There's some nice little oranges and warms going on some of the heather up in here. Don't want to make it too bright, but it can just bring the painting forward.
There is darkness under the bridge.
Yep. But we don't want to go into too much detail, we're just giving an impression of the whole thing. Finish our highlights. We've done the medium, we've done the lights, the darks. Now we're going to just hit with a few highlights on these edges of these trees and full side. Martin Pêcheur encore. Can't actually see the reflection of the bridge coming down here. Usually you would have the arch of the bridge as well, but not on this today. Powers would weak. Okay, now we move on to a quick watercolour, and I'm going to paint just in the centre here, the same scene. So I'll just very quickly do that. Centre line, And we'll add a little bit of pastel to that so we see the difference in the two mediums. Just quick studies. Out here, plein air. Peinture en plein air aujourd'hui. You paint directly in the place under light. So long set. Okay. Soleil, see. Pick de l'eau with just plain water at first. The same down here as well, just to dampen the paper. Am I on? Yes, I'm on the camera, good. That's that. Agree. Just a touche, and see how we've got this rainy effect, how we can make these clouds come down. Just delicately, just a touch, a little. And let the paper do the accident, let the watercolour flow. The more I tilt the paper, the more this will flow, obviously. So if I want it to stop flowing, then I have to put the paper flat. The tip of the brush, letting it go. And we'll really let the wet into wet do the work. The paper hasn't quite dried yet, we can still put some ripples in. Now we let that dry and then we'll try a little pastel on it. Okay, the watercolour's dry enough now to work on. Come back in with little bits of pastel here and there just to highlight, so you can see what fun we can have working this way.